This is a Sumo RDL. So it's just like your standard Romanian deadlift, but we got our feet out nice and wide with our toes pointing out wide. Because our feet are turned out wide, that means our knees still need to follow the directions our toes are pointing. So make sure your knees are out there pointing out the same direction your toes are. Don't let them be turned in facing forward and twisting things up there. So feet are out, knees are out wide with the toes, but you're not bending the knees. You can put a slight bend in your knees if you need to, but we're not trying to go into a squat. We're not bending the knees down into this. Knees stay out wide as you simply tilt at your hips with a hip hinge, keeping your spine nice and long, shoulders engaged back and down. You're weight bearing with those weights with those dumbbells, if you're holding dumbbells or any kind of a weight. Shoulders engaged back and down like you're putting your shoulders in your back pockets, and then tilting nice and long with that long spine. Core is engaged, so I'm drawing in my abdominal muscles and the muscles around my torso to keep everything locked solid around my spine. And at the lowest point, once my hamstrings are tight down here, I'm squeezing my glutes to pull myself back up tall. So just with all that same RDL form, spine's neutral, tilting at the hips, stopping at the point where my hamstrings are really tight so that I don't round my lower back, and then pulling back up, squeezing those glutes coming up tall. Don't forget to keep those shoulders engaged back and down. If you're weight bearing in any way, just have your feet out nice and wide, knees facing out in line with the toes there. Slight bend the knees if you need to with the Sumo RDLs.